What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be doing a main weapon tier list. Starting off with F rank is the sniper. I know a lot of people will be mad with this ranking, and some people are really good with it, but the sniper honestly just isn't as good as it used to be because the hitbox has been nerfed insanely. And I know I just headshot someone with it, but it's not really that good anymore, to be honest. Like, if you guys disagree with it, leave it in the comments down below. And I know occasionally it can be good on maps like this that are like long range, that's easy to headshot. And I know I just quick scoped someone, but that was basically pure luck. To be honest, the sniper isn't that good because of its hitbox stats. And they nerfed the ammo, if you guys don't remember. And they made it a lot longer to reload the weapon, so it's just not really that good anymore, to be honest. And starting off with the next F tier gun, we have the energy rifle. To be honest, the energy bundle is only worth it because the energy pistols are hard carrying this weapon. Because if you look at the amount of damage this weapon does, it barely does 20. Just use the regular assault rifle. And the ricochet is impossible to use, basically. Like, there's no point in the ricochet, because it rarely ever hits someone, and when you actually figure out how to use it, it is just not worth it, to be honest. And it costs way too much keys and Robux, so this is our next F tier weapon for a reason. And if you disagree, this is the one weapon that you cannot disagree on. Sure, it has infinite ammo and a decent hitbox, but it's just not all that good, to be honest. Like, I could very easily die before another person. On to the D tier weapons, we actually have the distortion. To be honest, its black hole ability isn't that good. Sure, it gets someone close to you, but it's very hard to shoot the person with the black hole. Because, like, look, if I place a black... Okay, well, I missed. But if I place a black hole and then I start shooting, it's a lot harder for me to shoot them while they're in the black hole. And also, you can just use the shotgun because it does way more damage, to be honest. And also, it just has... It's just not worth the amount of Robux and keys it costs. So just don't use this weapon, to be honest, unless you have like too much money and you just want to flex. It's really just a for show weapon. Next up in the D tier, we have the gunblade. To be honest, it only really depends if you can use this weapon. It's not that useful in many decks. And I know, it is actually a pretty good weapon, but to be honest, it's just not that versatile on maps because if you want to reset it back into the gun shooting position, you have to hit a window or a TNT or something. And lots of people like to go maps like Arena and Crossroads, so it's just not that good in this current era. And also, you can very easily die to different weapons. I feel like if they make it so that you can switch the modes with this gun, it would be a lot better because like then you're able to do it if you want to. Because if you could switch the modes with this gun, it would be a lot more versatile and a better weapon, but it's just not really that good. So next on, moving to the C tier weapons, we have the crossbow. To be honest, it's more of a replacement for the sniper, but it just isn't as good. Sure, it has a good no-scope range and a good scope and stuff, but it's just not that good, to be honest. It has low ammo as well, as you can see. And also, you have to reload after every shot, which is very annoying. Maybe in another season, if they, like, sort of buff its hitbox range, like the bow or something, or if they maybe buff, like... Or maybe if they just like buff the ammo deficit, then it might actually be like a B or A tier weapon because it's not even that bad. But you can't really win battles with just this weapon. You need to rely on other ones, which is why it's not going into the C tier category. I mean B tier category. Next up in the C tier category, we have the RPG. To be honest, I absolutely despise this weapon because it is such an insane hitbox and it has great damage, but the ammo and reload time just aren't that good whatsoever. except it is pretty good for movement, so it just kind of depends on if you're good at using it or not. But if it's a bit hard to use it because it has a very slow shoot speed, so that's the reason it's not in a B tier weapon stage. The last weapon in the C tier category is unfortunately the shotgun, because a lot of players can easily avoid this by just running away from you and shooting long range with spamming weapons, like because the energy pistols and daggers are very popular this season. Yeah, sure, it does a lot of damage and it has a really good hitbox and good spray sort of hit. But long range, it doesn't really do that much damage, as you can see, because I just did 2.4. And even when you aim in, it's not really that good. You have to be like really close range for it to do damage. It's definitely better than the... It's definitely more affordable and better than the most expensive weapon, which was the black hole gun or whatever it was called. But it's just not that good, to be honest. They sort of need to buff it by something. Next up, we're going to the B tier weapons. We have the permafrost. To be honest, the permafrost is very underrated because it has a good freeze, and even when you don't need a freeze, it does a decent amount of damage on its own, to be honest. Like, sure, it's not that good to aim because you can't aim in, but like, it's not that bad, to be honest. You can use it. To be honest, if you can afford it, I would say go for it instead of the distortion. So, I know a lot of you were probably screaming at me because I was saying the black hole gun last time. But to be honest, it's just worth using. But you do need a backup secondary because its ammo can run out really quickly. Next up in the B tier, we have the minigun. To be honest, the only reason I'm putting the minigun in this low of a rank is because it's not that easy to aim, like whatsoever. Like, you can't really aim with this thing. It has a lot of ammo and does a ton of damage. But if your opponent's like an actual good player over the level or like plat or diamond rank, they should be able to avoid and beat this weapon. And also, it costs a lot of money to buy with keys when you could probably just use the assault rifle for a cheaper price. Which is why this weapon is in B tier. Now we're moving into the A tier weapons. We have the grenade launcher. The reason why the RPG is so low, the grenade launcher is just a better alternative. Sure, it is more expensive and maybe does a bit less damage, but it has like different modes and stuff, and also you can do a lot more shots with it, which makes it a lot better for movement than the RPG. It's just a better alternative, to be honest. And also, you can easily kill someone with this amount of damage. See? So that's why the grenade launcher's in the A tier. I just believe it's a good weapon. Sure, it is spammy and annoying to deal with, and it's a lot harder to deal with than other weapons because its reload speed isn't actually that bad, and it has a lot more shots and ammo than the RPG does. So it's just a better alternative, to be honest. Next up in the A tier, we've got the assault rifle. To be honest, it's a very easy to master and high damage weapon. A lot of pros use it. It's a really good all-round versatile weapon, and it fits into many decks. You can drill through people's health really quickly, and you can make really good decks and stuff with it, so there's just not any reason to not really use this weapon. Shoot. Up in the A tier, it's basically the same as the assault rifle, but more of a sort of burst weapon. Of course, it's the burst rifle. To be honest, it fits into many pro decks. It's very versatile, just like the assault rifle. I would say it's a bit worse because you can't really drill through people's health as well. And when you shoot, it doesn't really go as well as you would like to if you don't aim in, which is kind of a downside for me. But it is very good. It's a good versatile weapon. Maybe not as versatile as the assault rifle though, but it definitely works and gets the job done well. So that's why I think this deserves an A rank mention. Next up in the A rank mention, this is probably the last A rank. I'm going to say it's the paintball gun, because ever since it was buffed, it does so much more damage, even overthrowing the aim thrower in tick per second. So it's a really good weapon. You can also blind your enemies with it. It's really good, to be honest, and it fits into many decks. So it works well for me. And ever since they gave it a buff, it's been a lot of a better weapon, to be honest. And it's definitely worth buying if you have the keys for it. Into the S tier weapons, we have the flamethrower. The reason why the flamethrower is so high, it's just overpowered. It needs to be nerfed. Because look at how fast I can kill someone with this. Already killed someone. And you don't even need any skill to beat it. Even pros find it difficult to handle. So it's really good in my opinion. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and leave one in the comments if you want to see more. And turn notifications on so you don't miss on any later videos. It's been your boy. See ya.